What do we got here? A little echo? Echo, 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 echo. I guess you hear it echoing through the bush. I like these saws. I don't actually have any in my collection, to believe it or not. No, that's a lie. I have one, but I don't remember exactly what it is. 38, something like that. This is a Cs-590. That's what, 59 cc's, I believe. They're good little saws. They're fun to play with. It's nice to whenever you're getting into saws or even porting saws, working on saws, stuff like that. You hear of some people, they only work on one specific saw, or you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You understand. I like to work on a lot of different brands. You get to see either different porting numbers, if that's what you're into, how the saw acts in wood whenever you're cutting, and just different feels. Like some saws have more vibration, some saws don't, some saws are heavier. But this saw is from Elmont, for a guy named Eric. I met him just the other day. Seems like a nice lad. I like him. So if anybody knows Eric from Elmont, I'm not going to give him his last name, but if you guys know Eric from Elmont, then this is the saw that I'm doing up for him. I guess I'll put you on one of those video clips that make me look like I work really fast, but realistically it's probably, I don't know, like 20 minutes or so. But it's all put down into one of those things where, you know, it's about this big after, you know. Anyhow, we'll do that. Well, we got our numbers for this saw. I'll give you the stock numbers with the base gasket. Exhaust is 110 degrees whenever they crack. 20 degrees later, the transfers crack, so at 130. And intake duration is 155 degrees. So we got a little bit of work with there. We can get in some heftier numbers on that, which is nice. They give you a bit of room to play, which is nice. I like that. Echoes were usually half decent for that. Even the older ones, they were pretty good. I don't know the exact numbers that I'm gonna go with this yet. I was thinking like my regular numbers that I have with the echoes. Let's see here, might be in my other book, but I don't think I'll run those numbers, but I'll have to come up with some numbers. So I'll tell you the numbers there, what I'm going to put into this saw, especially for Eric too. I think I'll just go ahead and port this, and I'll let you know what numbers I have on it, because I'm not sure off the top of my head what I want to do. I don't think I'm going to go with my regular numbers on this. I think I'm going to change it up a wee bit for the echoes. I'll try a couple different numbers with this one. I think she'll be a pretty good. I think she'll have all the beaver power after. She's got quite a bit of beavers in her right now, but she'll have more later on. I'm gonna start making t-shirts that say all the beaver power. I know it sounds funny, but I'm gonna make some t-shirts. So if you want to support the channel, you guys can pick up a t-shirt or whatnot, and like the videos if you like what you see, and more likes I get on one video, well, I might direct myself more towards those styles of saws. But anyhow, we'll get into this. I'll go ahead and port it, and I'll give you the numbers after, and I'll take a video of me porting it like I did the last time, and it makes it look like I do it really, really fast, but realistically, port work could take anywhere from an hour and a half, 2 hours to 5 hours, depending on how big you're getting into it. Like my cut top 272, that'll probably take a month or so, just because I'm figuring out different numbers and I'm playing with different pistons and sizes and rings and yada yada, you know what I mean? The list goes on whenever you start getting into that type of stuff. So I'll put you on one of those fast travel things there, and we'll get you a good view on the port work. Well, we got the exhaust all done up. That's what it's looking like there now. It's only the first stage of polishing. She'll come right back around, and just a little bit of touch up should be fine after. I didn't chamfer it yet though, so I'll have to go in there and round off the edges a wee bit. I'll show you guys that after. I'm going to start on the transfers there now. I think what my plan is, I'm going to cut this down to about here, maybe right off, I'm not sure yet. I'll see how the grinder feels in there. And I'm not sure exactly what numbers I want to go with yet, but I do know that I want to change the shape of that, because I'm not really a huge fan of that shape, to be honest with you. I'll get you in here a little bit closer here. Come on, focus you. Stop focus. Here. I'll just put that down like that. There, that's a better angle. Oh, it's all right, but I know there's stuff you can do to that. It's not exactly where I want to go with it right now, so I'll touch that up there, and I'll actually probably touch that one as well. This is your primary. This is your secondary. This one opens just a touch bit sooner, but we'll get that dialed in there, and I'll show you what I do after. Might be a little hard to see, but I'll try to get you in here. I just went it down about halfway. You know, I still want this saw to be reliable, easily tuned and all that stuff, so it's not going to be anything super crazy. It's definitely going to be a little snappier than, you know, on the throttle response there. Should have a little bit more beavers coming up, you know. But I just went down about halfway. I'm going to try to keep this part, you know, just because the actual pin itself comes down pretty far as well into this cylinder. So this will help it from the back and forth play, you know. So I just dropped her down about halfway, and we'll see where that goes. I'm sure we can get a nice shape here as well, and then we can open it up on the sides a little bit as well. So yeah, that's the shape that I'm going for there right now. I might bring her down just a wee bit more, I'm not sure. But anyhow, I'll get you guys in there on another close-up whenever I'm done this side. Okay, well, we got the transfers done, lower transfers anyhow. I think that's pretty near where I'm going to go with the uppers. Get you in here. You can see, I like to put a little bit more of an angle on it than what they previously had. But I'm not bringing them up any at all. I like where they're at right now, but that's how she's going to stay. It's not going to be crazy. This guy just wanted a good, reliable, ported saw. So next is intake. I already have my numbers for that, so I'll take the boot off, and I'll do my intake. You guys know I like to put my dimples in there, so I'm gonna put my dimples in there. I'll probably touch up the edges a wee bit, but I'm not gonna go wider. I'm not gonna go any bigger. I don't think. I'll have to look at the numbers again, but I don't think I'm going any bigger with it. I think it was 153 originally, so especially with the base gasket gone as well, I don't think I'll lower it or raise it, I guess. No, yeah, it's lowered. But yeah, I'll put my dimples in there, and then this sucker should have some beavers coming out of it pretty good. So back in the shop today. It is like 4 days later. I got pretty busy in a couple different jobs. I do have a full-time job, as this is also kind of a full-time job as well. Try to keep everybody happy, right? So we finally got this thing dialed in to where I think it'll make some beavers. It'll be able to you know, through the tree. I got all the Beaver Power t-shirts up on the interwebs there now too, and also ported saws with the YouTube logo. So if anybody wants to pick one of them up, have at it. I'll put it down in a link there down in the box, you know. And 500 subscribers I finally hit, which is awesome. I didn't think I would. I mean, I was making YouTube videos for people who wanted to know, you know, different saws. I work on a lot of different saws. I don't just have one specific model that I like. And there's someone that was in the comments. I forget exactly who it was, but he was going to port his saw for the first time, I think. I don't know. If you're watching, put it down in the comments if that was your first saw. He left a really nice comment saying that I showed him, well, not I showed him, but I gave him a lot of different ideas on how to port it. I think it was his 562 if I'm not mistaken. So thanks for the comment. That was very nice. That made my day. But yeah, 500 subscribers. I'm making a really rowdy video. I'm gonna have all my beavers out there. All the beavers are gonna be cutting wood, so we're gonna make a good video of that. And if there's anything else that people would want in my 500 video, put her down in the comments. If you guys want to see a specific saw, if you want to see something new, just put it down in the comments, and I'll try to make it happen for you. You guys are awesome. Anyhow, we're gonna jump back into this saw. I'm gonna put you on one of those, you know what I'm talking about. You know, the thing that I like there now. It makes me look like I work really quick, but realistically, it's probably like 45 minutes into a minute. Pretty neat. I like that. I like that feature. It's pretty cool. And I find there's a couple people mentioned as well that they like to see the image, and you can zoom in on YouTube's too. So if you wanna look in more into depth on what I'm doing whenever I have it on one of those fast forward video things, you can zoom in. Apparently, I don't know how to do it yet, but there's a guy in the comments that liked that aspect as well. So I'll put you on one of those fast things, and I'll get this dialed in there, and then we'll have a test day. This will be in my 500 video, because my 500 video, I should have actually probably done it this week, but I wanted this saw to be in there as well, just so I can have one day of doing it all, because I can't do it in my backyard, right? I have to drive like 20 minutes away to be able to go and use the beavers. Anyhow, Well, we got her dialed in. Look at this thing. I think she's pretty near ready to go. I'm gonna let the glue dry. I am gonna fix up the exhaust a wee bit. I did open it up there, but there's a couple of things that I would like to do to this, which he already did one of the things that I would like, but there's a baffle on the inside that I want to take out. I don't remember exactly how, but I'm going to take that baffle out. I'm pretty sure that you can separate these, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember, but I am going to take that baffle out because I don't like those baffles. They're terrible. You just don't have that snap that you're looking for, you know? Ratow, ratow, you know? You know what I'm talking about, you understand. So, I'm gonna do that. Put you guys on hold. I gotta let the glue dry on this anyhow. I'm gonna give this one a little while. And yeah, I'm gonna fix up the exhaust. I'll put the exhaust back on, and we'll probably give her a little tickle. Be right back. Well, we got the exhaust all done up, and before I show you, my wife told me something there last night or the night before, and it was very nice. She went and seen somebody. This isn't my words, but how she said it, and how the guy that she went and seen, it was a show, how the guy said it was pretty neat, you know. I forget exactly how she told me, but basically it was the first man or woman who figured out how to light a fire, passed that knowledge on so other people can light fires, and that's basically how we survived over the years, right? He passed the flame on and showed somebody. And I find that's kind of how I like to do my YouTube channel is, you know, I find knowledge and I pass it on. And it's, I know I probably didn't say it exactly right, but it was very neat. It was very nice to hear something like that, and the way that she told it to me, I guess that she heard it from the other guy. But anyhow, this is my fire to you guys. We'll start this up and we'll see what it sounds like. I don't know which way is on, which way is off. I think down is off, but sounds better. Wow, that is way better than what it was. Way better. I'll show you the exhaust there. I just got to crack the window a wee bit. I did my little, well, I shouldn't say it's mine, I guess. I'm sure other people has done it too. I haven't seen anybody do it, but I'll show you how I did it, because I couldn't split this. I wasn't able to split it and take the baffle out, and I didn't want to cut it open and make it look all ugly after. I'm not a perfect welder. I'm good at building the saw, but the actual welding aspect of stuff, I'm not all that good at welding. I'm half decent. I make stuff hold, and I make stuff that doesn't, you know, have air leaks or anything, but it's not quite popcorn, but it looks like it. Anyhow, I'll get you in here. I'll show you my boom can that I made. So this is the idea that I had behind it. So I have a little boom here, and I got the big boom up here. And I find that works quite well, actually. It was very snappy. All the beavers were coming out. But yeah, this is just one that I pulled off of another saw that I had that I actually just put a tube out here instead. So I took that plate off, and inside the exhausts on these, there's a baffle in there. There's a hole that's probably about the same size as this plate on the inside. Well, actually no, actually it was smaller than that, believe it or not. And I took a Dremel and I cut it out to be probably around this size. And I just made my own kind of straight shot, if you will. But anyhow, this is the design that I came up with it, and seems to work pretty good. I mean, I'll have to get a video of it, obviously cutting into the wood, and my 500 subscriber video, this will be in there. I did call Eric, and he said, yeah, go for it, make a video. I want to see how you run it and how snappy it is, and see how many beavers it's got, you know. I got the beaver t-shirts. They're in the description thingy. There's sweaters, there's hats, there's stickers, and ported saws stuff. Anyhow, I'm not trying to advertise it, just if anybody was wondering or curious. But that's it for now, and hopefully you guys liked the video. So stay tuned.